Morning, guys. It's 25 to 9. Walk Cece. She found a dummy. We were out. We had to have my phone because she put the dummy in her mouth. She's had her eye on it for a couple of days, and she seen it, put it in her mouth, and she had it in her mouth all the way on the walk. And she's found one before, but she's dropped it because she can't sniff when she's got a dummy in her mouth. She likes to sniff, doesn't she? So anyway, she had it the whole walk and she come in with it, and I did a little video. It's a little short, but I do wish to have had my phone because it was a cracker, but I didn't. So I took it off her and I give it a good wash. She sat there with it. Keep my eye on it because it's plastic, but she's had loads of the babies things, and you know, she ran off with his dummy when he had one many a time, and fine. I'm going to try and go and get my infills done on my nails today. I've got 4.5 weeks out of them. So I thought I'd get 5. I was trying for 5, but I'm not going to do it. They keep catching in my hair. But I'm just going to have them infilled, that tip taken off, and just the normal clear. You know, like when my nails were longer and I got the layer. I know you can have the B-ab, can't you, as well, but I'm going to stick with the acrylics for now. I don't want them soaking off today. So, yeah, but it's like, she just looked that cute. I was like, oh, you little girl. So, I'm having my collagen, and you have to, well, it says 2 flat tablespoons, 1 serving is 14 grams, but I want to be quite specific, so I'm going to use my scales. I still use my scales for certain things, but I don't I weighed my milk yesterday to see what mils was to grams, and apparently they're like for like, 1 for 1. Alexa told me so. But yeah, that's when I had my shake, my protein shake. So 14 grams. It says do it in warm water. So we'll put 1 in. That's 7. See, it says 1 flat. Is a tablespoon. Tablespoon, at least a teaspoon, aren't they? So, but it's like, you know, our flat's flat. So I'll just weigh it. 18. I've never had this one before, so I don't know what it tastes like. But it does say specifically to mix it in hot water. It says have it with your coffee or something like that, but I'm on tea at the moment. I'm not drinking coffee, am I? Because I was drinking decaffeinated and I wasn't even enjoying it. I used to drink black caffeine coffee to try and suppress my appetite, but then I started getting the palpitations, didn't I? So I went to the caffeine one, and drank too much caffeine. Dave downstairs was like, well, I wasn't melted, was telling me that he feels really jittery because he thinks he's, I say Dave downstairs because I know a lot of Daves, and he was saying it was making him more, you know, shaky and that, so he knocked him in the head. I said, go back onto your tea, Dave, because he liked a cup of tea, he did. And he said, you know what, I might. So I said to him, I was telling him about the Lidl's Earl Grey, that it's really, really nice. So I said to him, next time we go to Lidl, do you want me to get you a box? And he said, oh yeah, please. So I'll get him a box. I'm thinking I'm going to go down and see him today. I told him off and said to ring, but he hasn't. Because I know he won't. But so I'm going to go down and plonk myself on his couch and have a little catch up. Just going to put this back. Yeah, and say hello. Have a little catch up. Don't know what I'm going to get him for Christmas. How'd you get someone for Christmas? The person that's got everything. I mean, he's got about 200 bottles of aftershave, and that is not an exaggeration. You know, he loves his aftershave, but I could buy him one of them, but he might already have it. Do you know what I mean? So I've got a little idea in my head. Going to Cheshire Oaks, aren't we, on the 19th? So that's next Wednesday, is it? Yeah, it is. It's this Wednesday coming up, isn't it? I'm back to work on Monday. I'm all right about going back. I think I've had a good 2 weeks off. I've had a good rest. And you know, you got to go back, haven't you? If you want to get paid, you got to go to work, haven't you? That's the way the cookie crumbles. But yeah, so last night I had very little night sweats. Didn't sleep so good. sometimes it's just hit and miss. I took 2, what are they called, melatonin last night instead of 1, but it didn't make any difference. Some people say that if you take more, it has an adverse effect. So, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. There's this magnesium butter doing the rounds, isn't there? But it's 30 quid a tub. You know what I mean? It's a lot of money. Anyway, bottoms up. Just got pepper on the back of my throat. I have to pause you while I rinse it to get the last bit out. Ugh. So yeah, it's tasteless, that, to be fair. The other one tastes a bit lardy. So that's hydrolyzed bovine collagen, 14,000 milligram of collagen peptides, type 1 and 3 collagen, unflavoured. Not bad. It was the pepper that caught me throat. So there's a group of us. There's 4 girls that we go out for a meal. I think I've said there's Donna, Kelly, Rita, and me, and we do presents for birthdays and Christmas. And I thought, you know what, this year, why don't we just do a secret Santa? So only one person that buys 1 gift, because we're not poor, but it can cost a lot of money, can't it? You know, what an average gift, £10, £40, well, £30, which is a lot. So I thought, why don't we do a secret Santa? Anyway, we're meeting on the 27th of November, and that'll probably be our Christmas meal, because everyone gets dead busy. Donna has just found out she's going to be a granny, so she's over the moon. I'm over the moon for her. So I put on the chat, because we've got a group chat, you know, think we should do a secret Santa, and then everyone just buys 1 present. So I went online and tried to find it, because I thought, how are we going to do it when we're not going to see each other till the 27th? So anyway, I went online, I got this generator thing, sent that, and then Kelly messaged and said, no, Janine, you have to buy your gifts from that. So I went online and I found another one that worked. So we've all got a name. Well, Rita hasn't done hers yet. She's in Belladonera or somewhere in Spain, piddling down. So she's going to have to buy a brolly tomorrow. So when Rita's done that, we will all have a name to buy a present. So it's like, it's better, isn't it? You know, I think as well, at our age, I mean, it's hard to buy gifts for someone the older that they get, I think. Because, I mean, at this time in our lives, we've got all we need, and we're not like thinking, oh, well, you know, I'd like an Xbox or a Nintendo, do you get me? And Christmas is for the kids, but the adults should be involved as well. I mean, I was thinking to myself, I'm going to say to Boo Boo, if you're stuck for something to buy me a nice hat, a nice scarf, and a nice pair of gloves, you know, cream on. So I've got loads of scarves, but I've got like a pink. I think I've got a cream on. I've got like a greeny one, which Abigail got me a couple of years ago, which is lovely. I'll get it and show you, because I've just had it on this morning. Hold on. Well, I'm saying Abby got it me. I'm sure she said I did get you that, Mum. But it's nice, isn't it? It's gorgeous. It's dead warm. And it like covers your front there, so if you've got an open coat on, you know, like one that's just got, say, buttons there, it does the job. And it's long, so it's a good length, look. So you could also sort of put it under, couldn't you, like that? Do you know, well, you could do a lot with it, couldn't you? But we're not on QVC, but you get me drift. But this is like, I thought I'd like a nice, you know, like a beige one or a cream one to go with my coats. I've just had to stitch the buttonholes on my coats, well, the other one, because they come a bit loose. So I've just stitched them this morning because the buttons keep coming undone. But that was the coat. It was only £7 on Vinted. Probably £10 with postage and packaging. So, you know, you can't grumble. It's a good coat. Anyway, so I thought, well, that'd be a nice present, wouldn't it, for her to get me, do you know? So I'm going to say that to her. Because I just think it's nice, isn't it, to sort of get what you want. I mean, and again, at my age, I'm okay about surprises. Do you know what I'm saying? It doesn't bother me. I mean, if I didn't get nothing off her because money's tight, it wouldn't bother me. I know she will buy me a gift, but, do you know, I thought, well, if she can see something, and she could probably get maybe like a second-hand one off Vinted or something like that, and it wouldn't cost her as much. So that was my plan. Anyway, first step of the day. What are we on to? I thought it wasn't recording there. Happy Christmas. And I thought, yeah, well, that'd be a nice present, wouldn't it? What else did I have to say? Big Brother. Oh, Richard won. Did a little short last night because I was dead excited. I was so happy he won. Now, I do think that because Caroline treated him badly, and you can say it's pantomime. It wasn't, and the guy knew it wasn't pantomime. Pantaloons. She made a direct hit for him, and she made it out like it was a joke. But it's not funny. You're making someone feel uncomfortable when you're joking, then it's not funny. It's not a joke. But I think because she was so awful to him, she's up to no good. Bear with. Cece was up to no good. Well, she wasn't. I know if I can't hear her breathing, or she's out the room too long, she's up to no good. And she was having a doo-doo. Albeit she did it in the bathroom. But, yeah, I won't tell you why I have to catch you. I think you know why I have to catch you when she has a doo-doo, but I won't tell you because it might turn your stomach. So, yeah, and I think, you know, when it's like, it's not funny to that person. She just wasn't a nice person. I'm just going to say it. She wasn't. I think she was, you know, quite sort of entitled that, and I think she thought she'd come in there and she'd steal the show. I don't know if she's an only child, or whether and that's not a reason. I'm not saying that's a reason. It's because, but I think she's been brought up, you know, I don't know. She wanted to be the centre of attention. So maybe I don't know. I'm not psychoanalyzing it. But I think that she did think that she'd come in and be the bee's knees and she'd be the one that shone. And she didn't. And he was quiet and unassuming. And he did shine, and he had a lot about him. But he didn't go around shouting about it. Yay, look at me. But I do think the fact that she was horrible to him, it won people's hearts even more about him. And he won. And Elsa came second. And that's what I wanted. I ever wanted Elsa to win or him to win. I mean, once Richard, Caroline, Nancy and Sam had gone out, they were the mean people. The whole, the whole flow in the house changed, and it was just full of lovely, nice, kind people. You know, Jenny was very blunt, but there was no malice in her. Do you know what I mean? And that's the difference, isn't it? So he won, and they said to him, if you watch it, you know, do you think with Caroline, I can't remember the exact word, you know what I'm like, you know, that basically there was anything in it. And he said no, but you know, he's very clever. But I think what done it for me was when she called him a Bible basher, and he said, I stand on my Bible, I stand by my Bible of the 4 pillars of it. And I thought, you know what, like, it's just kindness always wins in the end, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? So you can go around thinking that, you know, you're being horrible to someone and, oh, it's just a joke. And there you go, he won. So I was made up last night. And you know what? The guy who was messaging, who said he wanted to text for a while. I told you about him, didn't I? Well, he messaged me yesterday, the day before, and he said, this texting bit is going well. And I thought, well, I'm busy. And I'm not a big texter. Oh, like, don't get me wrong. But I just think, you know, texting back and forth, I'd rather send a voice note, me. Kirsten will tell you. And I thought, but he messaged me, and then he messaged me yesterday, and he's watching Big Brother. So we had a good little text back and forth. But, I mean, nothing ventured, nothing gained. I'm not in any rush to sort of get married and settle down on it. And if something comes of it, then something comes of it. And if it doesn't, I'm just having a little chat to him. But I don't think he's not in the forefront of my mind thinking, oh, I must text that man. Because, do you know what I mean? I'm hard pressed to text people that I'm friends with. Do you know, I think sometimes I sit there and think, oh gosh, I haven't texted that person, see how they are. Because we're just busy, aren't we? And she takes up a lot of my time. You know, if I get on the couch, she just wants the attention. So, Richard won, and I'm so glad he won. I'm just so glad he won. Do you know what I mean? And he was just a nice, kind man. A nice, kind man. And quietly and unassumingly took them under his wings, the young'uns. Do you know what I mean? But he didn't shout about it. Yeah, look at me. I like that. I like that in a person. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And I think he was as shocked as he won, you know, but I wasn't shocked. And the nation just loved him. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, good stuff. Anyway, I got this for CC. You know, she's been shaking her head with the cheese. I usually get the canker powder. Kelly got me onto that. But this is canker blaster drops. So it's just all natural stuff in it. So I put some in her ears yesterday and she's been better. So I'm going to put some more in today. I think it was a tenner off eBay. It's called Cosmo Dog Ear Mites Canker Blaster Drops. I was telling one of the girls in work about canker. I've told a lot of people, but Kelly got me onto it and it is really, really good. Yvette might say don't put anything in their ears, but I always put the canker powder in. She's coming up 3 in June, and nothing ever bad ever came from it. I give them a clean, do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's for ear mites. I don't know whether she's got them or whether it's the because she's an itchy cooey dog, but she seemed better yesterday for me putting the drops in. So it's 5 to 9 now. I'm gonna finish my cup of tea. What else did he have to say? I've had to freeze a load of food. This is the thing. I buy stuff and I think it's going out of date. This is the thing about living on your own. But I've got some fruit there. I had one of them big apples last night that I got from Lidl. Absolutely gorgeous. Well, I had half of it. So what I'm going to do is I've got a pineapple there. I'm going to chop it up and with a few apples and put it in one of my glass dishes, and that should sit in the fridge, shouldn't it, and be all right for about 4 or 5 days. And then I can just have a little fruit salad as and when. I've got these mushrooms, they're out of date tomorrow. I mean, it's a freaking big packet, isn't it? So I might cook some of them off and see if I can do the same. I'm going to have omelette today. I've had to put a load of food in my little tiny freezer. I got it in. Abby did a little. She put all my shopping away for me and she did it really dead good. But I'm going to have omelette today. I've still got this squash. But they last apparently. I've got 2 tomatoes there that they're starting to go soft. I might have them with my omelette. And then I've got a chicken stir fry, but that's not out of date till the 19th. So I've shoved a load of stuff in the freezer. Freezer's jam-packed. It's only a tiny freezer, isn't it? I've showed you. But it holds quite a fair bit, to be honest. And then I'm going to have today me 3 meals. How did I get on yesterday, my first day on the Wegovy? I had a slight headache all day. It's gone today. But it just comes back a little bit and goes again. But nothing like, I didn't need to take any tablets. That can be one of the side effects. Stays in my bonnet, but I'm not washing it because I'll wash it tomorrow when it's time to go to work. Do you know what I mean? There's no point in just washing it today. I've had my shower, but I just stuck it up. Not going anywhere. So it was fine. I didn't feel sick. I had a protein shake, didn't I, in the morning with chia seeds, flax seeds, and I had a kiwi fruit as well. Then I had a banana butty on me granary bread from Aldi. I used butter on it. Banana butty. What else? With some cinnamon. Thank you, Angela. Then for tea, I thought, I've got a load of salad in the fridge that needs using up. I was going to have the stir fry, but I thought that salad isn't going to last much longer. I've still got a little bit left. Sometimes, because it's just me, what's going out of date dictates what I eat, which sometimes I hate, but I have to do it. It's life. So I had a big tea, and I didn't do it any differently. And I don't think I ate any slower. Maybe I didn't hoover it in as much. I had a big salad, some ham, some cheese, some more bread because it's going to go off and I'm not wasting it, with butter on. Then I made myself a little like pudding with the protein, but I didn't put oats in, and put an apple in. What else did I put in? And a tangerine I had that. I had half a banana because Thomas had half a banana yesterday. Did I have anything else? Yeah, I had a good whack of cheese. I didn't weigh anything. The only thing I weighed was my milk, because I made me protein powders. I know they say do it with water, but I like me milk. Calcium's good for your bones. But apparently you have to take supplements as well. Abigail said, Mum, you've got to take vitamin D as well, because there's not enough in. Now, Nutrition Geeks sent me these for nothing as a gift, and they're £10, $9.95. So I take them every day. They're in the drawer with me and Haley. And yeah, so I ate, and it's like, I didn't take a picture. I wanted my tea. I was hungry. Did I feel any different? The food noise wasn't as bad. I could have, and it crossed my mind, and I thought, sweeties, but I didn't think I've got to go to Morrison's and get some sweeties. Do you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't as, the food noise wasn't as in my head, and I didn't think after I'd had my tea, I feel full, I didn't feel bloated, I just felt like I'd had my tea, do you know what I mean? But there was sort of something that level of where it's not hunger, it's just the constant wanting to eat wasn't there. That's all I can say. I've been in the toilet this morning, you know, it says if you eat fast, I am quite a fast eater, to be fair. I can eat slow if I'm thinking about it consciously, but I am. It says you can like give yourself eggy burps and stuff like that. I didn't have any of that. You know, I had butter, which is fat. I had cheese, which is fat, albeit I get the 50% fat reduced cheese from Aldi, but it's mature cheddar. I had the ham, I had the bread. What else did I have? So yeah, so I ate well. I just didn't eat a load of junk. So that's how it went yesterday. You see, today I'm going to go and get my nails done, then get back, and then I'll probably maybe start that fruit salad, have some of that with my breakfast. I'm not counting calories. I'm not doing anything like that. I'm just going to see where this takes me, because I don't want that obsession again. As I said, I'm going to, you know, look at my wardrobe. I've got some more things with elasticated waist. I've got outfits there that the tops are too tight, but the bottoms are okay. Now this top I've got with this one outfit, I got it off Vinted. I'd have to be a size 2 for it to fit me. So I thought, come on Janine, just wear the top, just wear the bottoms. You know, the top's been made wrong, and it's fine, you know. Sometimes in life we get stuff off Vinted and it's not 100%. That's okay. But the pants, there's nothing wrong with them. You've got to look at your wardrobe in a different way, Janine. You can mix that with that. Just because that top goes with that bottoms, it doesn't mean that's all you can wear together. Do you get me? So it's changing my mindset, isn't it? To think, right, do you know, like, yeah, them pair of pants, like me pants that I got from the TikTok shop, you know, like my stretchy jersey top that I've got in black and in green. I could just wear the palazzo pants with a jumper. So it's about thinking outside the box, isn't it? So yeah, it was fine. As I say, it's just a tiny bit there today, but it's not a headache. It's just like a little dull. But it's not where I think, oh, I've got a headache. Do you know what I mean? I kept myself hydrated. I drank loads of them yesterday. I think I might have drank 2.5 of them. I just keep topping it up, to be fair. But I've always been a big water drinker. And that's it so far. So side effects, you know, they're okay. And I'll be back after to show you my nails. I'm not getting my toes done. They don't need doing at all. They've grown a tiny bit. My nails don't grow very fast. So you can see there. See how much it's grown. You see? You see it? Yeah, you can, can't you? So, but yeah, I'm just certainly going to just have an infill and then just clear nail polish on like it did. My nails have grown quite a bit on the back, and that's what I'm hoping for, just to have the acrylics, and I might move over to the BIAB. and just been painted like a natural colour. So yeah, but I have enjoyed having the tips. But yeah, and maybe for Christmas I might get something red on them, but we'll see, and we'll see how the cash flow is. All right, speak to you later. Bye. I'm back. I've got all my dinner on, well, my breakfast actually. I had my nails done. See, it's just like the acrylic. Got crap then. With like clear. So, yeah. But alright. Oh God. He's cut me fingers a little bit though when he's been doing the zhuzh with the zhuzh. It's the same man that done it last time. He said, so they're alright, aren't they? And I used to just like, just natural, I think. That was 25 quid. It says 20 quid on the board, but I think they just make the prices up as they go along, but 25 quid's okay. Don't know whether it's because they have the, like, the clear and then it under the UV, but I wasn't going to ask. I got a loyalty card. So, yeah, I'm pleased with them. They're just short. I said, sure, take them short. I don't like them too long. But she said a girl started them and then the man did the putting the acrylic on because she was going to do white tips on someone else. So they just switched over. That's what they do. But the girl who started them, she said they've lasted good, haven't they? Because it's like we're doing 4 weeks Wednesday. So what is it today? Saturday. Are we on Saturday today? So that's good going, isn't it? And considering I don't wear rubber gloves, I've always got my hands in water because obviously she goes for a wee wees on the mat in the toilet. So I'm always cleaning the floor with disinfectant and, you know, keep Andrex in business, tell you what, with the toilet roll. I mean, I did buy cloths because Abby said, oh, Mum, why don't you buy cloths? But I was constantly like washing cloths then, so that's not cost effective, is it? So I do use toilet roll. So considering I don't use gloves and I have my hands in water, and she said they haven't half lasted. She lasted well. They didn't lift. So I knew he's good at putting the acrylics on, even though he took the ends of my fingers. So I was glad they swapped over. She might have been just as good. I don't know. What was I going to say? Last night, when I was making reference about me weight, and I always say, and I got ill at Christmas. It wasn't. I didn't have me implants out till April. I don't know why I always make reference to Christmas. Maybe it's because Christmas is coming. I don't know. But you know me, and you know me timelines are always off. But if you've watched me videos, you know the timelines, don't you? And then before I was just saying I got me stuff from Aldi. I'm shopping at Lidl at the moment. But again, you know me, That's just the way I am, isn't it? So, but I'm home now. I'm going to nip down and see Dave. I'm going to message him first. I went, and do you know what? I had a funny feeling, right? I took C on a walk and I thought, should have bloody gone the cash machine. Because they only take cash in these nail bars, don't they? I had a funny feeling. I was walking and I thought, should I go that cash machine? Because I should have took my card with me when I was walking C and gone the cash machine. And I thought, should I go that cash machine down there? Because I've got a funny feeling Sainsbury's one's going to be off service. When I got there, lo and behold, it was off service. So I was in Sainsbury's looking, thinking, what can I buy? I don't need anything. Anyway, I ended up buying some kitchen roll. Do you know what I mean? So, and then I thought, there was no one on the tills. It was just save yourself, help yourself tills. And so I said to the guy, do these tills give cash back? I thought, I'm not buying a kitchen roll if they don't give cash back. Don't need one. And he said, no, but you can go to the Siggy kiosk and get them. Well, before today, do you remember when I went to the Siggy kiosk the other week and she said, you can't get saved with that here, do you remember? He said, no, go there, she'll give you cash back. So I went and she looked and said, the manager said I can come. It's after like, it's freaking War and Peace, isn't it? Just to get saved. I mean, I get it, but in the grand scheme of things, it's the same money going in the same till, you know, and everything's beep, 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 isn't it? So, you know, the tills calibrate themselves nowadays, don't they? It's not like she's cashing up at the end of the day with £2.40. Do you get me? Anyway, I digress. So, I got me cash back, but yeah. So, I had something to say there. I think they use like a nail oil on your nails, don't they? What was I going to say then? Yeah, so when I get mixed up about all my names, I'm shopping at Lidl at the moment, not Aldi. The bread I got was like the granary cob loaf. that you cut yourself. So when I was eating it yesterday, it was nice big slices, because I like that. I like a bread that you can get your teeth into. Do you know, like Nimble? Do you remember Nimble? Oh, like, there's a few, wasn't there, like Danish. There's nothing in them. They're just there. I like a good hunk of bread. So my sister just messaged, that's what I was looking at, it just come up on my feed. When anyone comments on my YouTube, it pops down on my iPad or on my phone on my feed. So that's how I know someone's messaged if my phone's by me. Anyway, I'm rambling, and I think this will be, I've had my breakfast. I knew I was going to say something, so I just had protein shake with my milk, and I had some dates, I've grinded some flax seeds. I'm going to take a video of that when it's grinding, because it's dead therapeutic. It's like, it looks amazing. You know, like, is it ASMR? You know, like if you've got like ADHD and stuff like that, and you like watching, say, soap being shredded and stuff like that. It's a bit like that. It's just dead good to watch. Anyway, so I had that. Some pineapple, some apple, some dates, some porridge oats, chia seeds, flax seeds, and cocoa powder, and that was it. And I just had it now. It was very nice. Yeah, so just, I know my milk, I have 300 mils, because you've got to weigh that to have the same amount for the protein powder. 300 mils. I did it in me blender thing, and a couple of walnuts as well. But this was in with it. I don't know what it is. Looks like a nut, doesn't it? Nearly broke me tooth on it. Some sort of nut. Don't know where it's come from. You definitely can't eat it. So yeah, so I think I might have to end this for today, because I think it's been 30 minutes already. So if it has, I will be posting it up now. But I'll give you a follow-up tomorrow on how I'm doing and all that. And I'll be back on to chat again. I'm going to say, there she is. There's Buglocks. Come on, say a quick hello, because we got to go. Mwah. Oh, she's beautiful. You let me do your ears, didn't you? I'm going to say, take care of yourself. Be kind to yourself. Yeah. Look after yourself and love yourself. And give yourself a big, big hug. You're having a big, big hug, Cease. Mwah. I'm going to have a message Dave, and then have a little cud with me, Baba. I'll see you soon. See you tomorrow. Do it all again. Mwah. Bye-bye. I'll find the button. It's just there. Lots of love.